Today is the last day in Chile. We take a 10-hour flight from Santiago all the way to LAX, then we fly from LAX to San Jose and then drive to Santa Cruz. And today, because it's the last day, I'm gonna tell you guys my favorite spot we visited here in Chile. We visited Porticillo, Maitencillo, Cauchagua, Matanzas, and 3 other breaks that are undisclosed locations. I can't tell you guys about them because seriously, they are the gems of the world, and you guys saw me surf them, but there was no swell. Even with no swell in the water, they were still super fun. And yes, one of those waves was the one that Ryan Birch surfed in the surf film Psychic Migrations. Legendary wave, and that is actually how we found it. I would say the least favorite was Maitencillo and Cauchagua. The waves are just a classic beach break, and it's really not that good of a beach break. On top of it, it's really dumpy, it's really fast, it's really just difficult to surf through and through. However, it was like a really built up location. It had like very nice shops, it had like lunch, like we were able to get like a coffee on the beach and like, you know, have like a nice meal, and it was easily accessible, like there was actually a road there, so that was really nice. Next on the list would be Matanzas, which is the wave I surfed with Gonzalo and Hey. We went and visited them in that wave, and they have a little shop there that they own, and it was a little bit more built up. It's more of a windsurfing spot, but we did catch some crazy waves there. I mean, seriously, one of the most beautiful landscapes ever, but within like, you know, 4 hours of us surfing, like the wind destroyed the waves so quickly. The swell dropped down really quick. Like we got it on the very small window of amazing waves. So I would put that one next. I would say Matanzas is a very high performance wave when it's working. Like super big barrels, way out the back, really fast, really hard to kind of read, but overall beautiful place. Like gorgeous place. Feels like you're out there. Amazing people. Like local guys are sitting on the beach hanging out with everybody. We went and hung out with them. Gonzalo's obviously an incredible local there, and so we're kind of hanging out talking. It was good vibes, super chill. The surfers in the water were super chill. Next up, Porticillo. And yeah, Porticillo is not my #1 spot, believe it or not. Porticillo, the wave at Porticillo was the best wave I surfed by far. It was incredibly user-friendly. It was soft. It was like Pleasure Point, but going left. And the vibe there was incredible. It felt like it was getting really built up. A lot of people are discovering that location, and they're moving from Santiago to Porticillo. Even though we still drove a dirt road to get there, it was still a dirt parking lot. There was like, you know, hundreds of people on the beach, and there was like the most people surfing was there at Porticillo for sure. Even though it still wasn't comparable to California, it's just it has an easy barrier to entry, and there's all different levels. So I would put that one on my second favorite place here, because it is just an absolute gorgeous place, and arguably my #1, because that point break, sand bottom, easy access, great waves. Like it really doesn't get much better than that. The only reason why this is my #1, and it is the 3 undisclosed locations that I can't tell you guys where they are, but it is my #1 favorite place we visited, and they're all within a span of driving distance of each other. So I'm gonna just bunch them up in that one area. And the reason why is, not only did they have a variety of really fun waves in close proximity to each other, all sand bottom left point breaks, there was more cows and chickens than human beings in this entire area. Like it really felt like you were out there, like California in the 50s. Like if Santa Cruz had just been discovered and like people just started surfing, that's what this place felt like. There was like skate ramps and like little tiny like surf shacks, and just like the ultimate surf area. Like it was just surf and fishing. No one did anything else. That's all you did there, because there was no town. It was just a village. And that to me felt like very special and very beautiful that I got to experience that. And I could imagine myself going back there and spending just in that little area like a month and a half, 2 months, just because it was so gorgeous and so beautiful, and truly like untouched by the modern world. Portillo was literally a close, if not equally as an amazing spot as number one. Those two spots together are phenomenal. I couldn't have asked for a better trip. And besides all of the surfing and all of the waves that we went and found and caught and experiences we had, all of the people, all of the family members, all of our friends, all of the barbecues and lunches and food, and all of that was really actually what made this trip so special. It wasn't actually the waves. It wasn't actually a surf trip. It was actually a trip to come down here and visit Josefina's family and friends and be a part of a community and just enjoy each other's company, eat good food, have good laughs, have good conversations, and really just like get that tank filled up here, because we haven't been down in Chile. I haven't been down in Chile in like 4 years. Josefina hasn't been down to see her family and friends in 2 years. So it was nice to come down here, do all that. We went to the wedding. We had a bunch of good memories to share. So overall, it was a phenomenal trip, and I cannot thank you for all of the family members that are watching this, all of the friends, all of the conversations we all had. You guys were all amazing. Chile, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's go get on this plane ride back to California. Got that workout in, I hit legs. Don't know if that was the best idea before hopping on a 10-hour flight from Chile back to California. Here we go. Nice and cold. Oh yeah. Ooh. Day number 76, daily vlogs, getting the bike in, getting the gym in, getting the cold plunge in. Now we're hopping on a plane for 10 hours to head back to Santa Cruz, California.